welcome back to my channel. This video is a Halloween video slash my sticker tree or my family sticker tree entries because we each did one. So this is the sticker treat website and you could win $1,000 plus a circuit machine or $500 for second place or $300 for third place if you entered, and probably still have time if you really wanted to. You'd have to work really fast because some of mine took a couple weeks. And for those who don't know, last year I won first place for my Sasquatch or Bigfoot, and these are the photos of it and everything. He was 7 feet tall and had fur and all that in a tree. But this year I had a whole bunch of things in mind. The first one was the trusty duck, but you can't do anything trademarked. And then I had the headless horseman. You can't do anything trademark. And on the official rules, it says it. If you read them, it says a creation must be an original work created by entry. It may not copy, incorporate, or based on the work of third party, which basically means anything trademarked is 99% out of the question. So I wrote to Duck Brand on all my ideas before I did them to make sure, except for my headless horseman I started then wrote, so I had to start completely over on mine. And just so you know, they judge on originality, workmanship, use of color and use of duct tape, and sorry for moving the camera. And then they judge on how the pumpkin's incorporated and what's done to the pumpkin. And I'm not really judging, so I really don't know what they're looking for or anything. It's just fun to make pumpkins no matter what, since you'd probably be carving them. It's fun under duct tape, so we shall get started on our pumpkins for sticker treat. Okay, so this is my mom's entry. She did a scorpion. It's about 4 feet long and everything. It has the 8 legs and then 2 giant claws, 1 on each side. And then it has horns, teeth, and a jaw that actually opens and you can stick stuff into. And the eyes glow, and the head is a pumpkin. You can see a little thing on top of it, and the whole back is lined with red petals, and then has a little point on it where the scorpion poison thing is, and the red petals are outlined with black petals. And I don't remember how many rolls exactly. I think 10 rolls it used, and the leaves under are all duct tape also. They're done with orange tie-dye and everything. So there's yellow also. They're just all really fun, and my camera's not focusing, sorry. And I even added the glitter one just for fun. Or my mom added it. It was my idea, but that's okay. So that is my mom's entry. It's really cool and sort of terrifying, but that's okay. Now on to my brother's entry. Okay, so here's my brother's, and I'm starting at the top, so you may think it's just a traditional pumpkin, but really, there's 4 of them. So the first one's a traditional jack-o'-lantern. The second one's a zombie with little brains hanging out of its mouth, and the teeth and eyes glow on both. It even has hair of the zombie and blood and dirt and stuff all over it. Next one's a mummy done with glow tape, and the tape color really matches the color of wraps anyways, which is really cool. And then the eyes are red and black in the background. And then the next one's an evil witch type thingy. There's only 3 teeth because they're not supposed to look pretty. And then it has that little thing all witches have on their nose. The eyes glow in the dark, and there's wrinkles all over her face, and the hair black and gray, and a little hat on it to make sure it has all the witch things you need. So overall, they use about 10 different rolls of tape in total. It has a whole bunch of different colors and everything. He did a really good job. This was actually supposed to be on my headless horseman, but instead it's just a pumpkin we use for decorating now. And it's not that big, this one, but see, you can stick your finger in there and the mouth and everything. So it's actually carved out and everything, which is really cool. And okay, so here is the first glimpse of my entry. I'm just moving the light, but it is a zombie scene. It's a really big zombie scene. Now I'm going to start that over because I got that in the picture.
Make sure you edit it out.
Yeah, I know. I'm editing out in between everything. Okay, so here's my zombie scene pumpkin thing. There are 2 zombies, or like 2.25 if you count the hand coming out of the grave. And I'm zooming in, sorry. And then there are like the 2 zombies. The front one's more boyish, but let's zoom in on his face. And he has brains on the top of his head from whatever he did and blood all over him. His arms falling off, holding on by a little ligament type thing. He even has guts hanging out, which is pretty fun. Holes in all his pants, blood and everything, and has shoes. His hands are really, really detailed. I made sure to do that. Has 4 fingers, 1 thumb, and on each hand. The teeth glow, the eyes glow, has the nose and the hair, and it has like one of the bone things in your spine coming out of his neck also. Yep. Now the girl one is this one. I have to lower the camera. My mom's bringing the light over because the tree's in the way. Sorry. And we had sort of malfunction when traveling back home from taking photos because there's a stick behind her because she kind of broke while traveling because it's really big. So this is the head. She has an eyeball falling out. She has the teeth, mouth open. She also has brains on top of her head. She has more maroon hair than black hair. But that's that. She has a nice little tank top, all blood covered. Her hands are also really detailed. She has a skirt on with holes all in it. And then her leg has like the bone thing popping out and everything. It's really gross, but I had to make it gross. Then if you look behind, you can see more zombies coming in from the darkness. Then it has a moon also that glows. The eyes glow on all of them and everything. Then the overall thing, there's one giant tree, has leaves falling and then some on the ground. And I even added like cobweb type things on it to make it more spooky. Then there's 3 gravestones, Forever in Our Hearts, Rip J. Smith, and Theodore, really old Theodore that died and the gravestone's broken. And then just another tree to make it even and such. And the bark, or tree bark, looks more tree barky because it's wrinkled and all that, and trees aren't smooth, and yeah, that's one time you'll see me wrinkle tape. Then the next one is my favorite detail that I did like the first thing, was a brick stone road. Each brick is an individual little rectangle stuck together, so they are like actual bricks, not just like tape with lines through it. They're actual bricks in thickness and everything, so it's really cool. And then the grass is done in peacock because grass, just green, looks too plain and everything and such. And there's leaves on the ground. Then just a random rock also. There's even a bump in the ground, and I think I've covered everything. So I'll show you once again overall. And so that's my entry, 2 zombies, or 2.25, the hand. And I just like it a lot. It's really cool, but it's probably because I did it. I think I like it a lot, but I think it's really cool. So that concludes our sticker treat video showing all our pumpkins. So to remember, the scorpion was done at the beginning, which is my mom's. The 4 heads are my brother's, which, if I didn't mention this, all the heads are pumpkins also. Then I showed you the one that was supposed to be a headless horseman, but I couldn't do because I'd be disqualified. And then my final entry, which is the zombie scene, because zombies are really popular right now, and it's just a perfect Halloween thing. So please leave your comments down below to let me know what you think. And if you haven't entered, try and enter. And if not, be sure to enter next year because it's really fun. No matter if you win or not, it's just fun no matter what. So just do your best and have fun. And I will see you next time. Stay ducktastic. Have a wonderful Halloween. Bye.